was better than Origins, but
The last good X-Men project we got was Logan.
fucked.
I don't.
Logan was awesome. It was really good. I'm excited for Deadpool 3 as well, but
I liked.
Cautiously optimistic.
I am pretty optimistic.
Was it?
It's Ryan Reynolds and he does good work usually.
What was it?
Yeah,
Days
but
of
it's under
Future
Disney
Past?
now.
That's true.
Was it Days of Future Past, the X-Men movie that had Logan go back in time?
Yep.
You had that crossover between old
the
cast
one with
and new cast, and I kind of like that.
The one with basically time travel in the title is the one where he goes back in time. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering if that was the correct title. I didn't know if I had the title
Yes,
right.
you did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one actually
That
I
one was
really
fine.
liked too, because the characters were actually dying, and I was actually feeling
Yeah.
some sort of way about it.
Yeah.
And even though you had them going back in time, and it was kind of a little cheesy with
They erased basically all
Yeah.
that happened, but still, it was good.
Well, and then you had Logan stuck in the past,
Mm-hmm.
which was its own kind of weird thing. I mean,
And then we got a bunch of shit movies after it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the new cast that we had for X-Men should have been able to do a lot more. Like it should have been better.
Are you talking about the young?
Yeah, the younger,
I
like
did like them.
like
The
Magneto
only ones,
and Professor.
the only ones I liked were James McAvoy and
Magneto and Charles Xavier.
Michael
basically.
Fassbender.
Those
Yeah.
two nailed it.
The other
I
ones
liked how
all suck.
like his backstory of how he got crippled as well. That was good. I thought
Yeah.
It's Magneto's fault.
it was. Yeah.
Was it what was it? Was it X-Men United? Was that the third one of the original trilogy that we had?
I can't remember.
Last Stand.
Last Stand.
Oh,
Was there a cutscene at the end of that where they showed Professor Xavier's twin in the hospital? Like,
I don't think
can't
so.
remember. I don't think so either.
so
Nah, I think I would remember that.
So there's a little bit of there's a little bit of comic lore that Professor Xavier had a twin, and his twin was in a coma. That I don't know if the professor inflicted the coma on his twin or if he was just in a coma, but effectively, if the professor had a plan that if he ever died, he would inhabit his twin's
Oh.
body.
I don't remember
There
that.
was a cutscene in something that showed the professor's twin brother kind of waking up from a coma, like a nurse running out of the hospital room is like, doctor, and then you see the
Give
arm
me
move
the
or something.
news. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you were
So it was a
starting
very
song.
brief cutscene. I would need to do some research into that and figure out where exactly that was, but I would have liked to have seen Patrick Stewart's Professor Xavier survive a little longer and continue that story in a different way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not a big fan of all the X-Men movies. There's some all
so
right
many
ones,
now.
but
There's so many X-Men movies now.
You
the shit they were
It's
doing with
crazy.
Magneto is kind of cool in Apocalypse, but that movie is trash.
Yeah.
that movie was really bad.
Hot garbage.
I mean,
Yeah.
that movie had a lot of potential, but they used Sansa from Game of Thrones. I think that was just a bad casting choice for Jean Grey. I mean,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot.
I just think they had a lot of bad casting choices, and I really don't like that. The nice thing about the original X-Men trilogy is that everyone's just wearing leather fucking jackets. Like, no one's wearing, these super
No,
flashy
I want the
superhero costumes.
costumes.
Yeah.
Why?
'Cause-
What about the costumes is so important to carry into live action?
Why do you want leather jackets so bad?
Because it's more realistic than
I'm
the
not wearing
flashy,
a leather jacket into battle. Have you worn one? They're hard to move in.
Even the okay, DC actually does a better job of this. At least with Superman's at least with the costumes in DC.
I don't give a
they're
shit about the
practical.
underwear on the outside.
They're just
A
practical.
lot of people do.
They're practical and they're explained. But in the X-Men, everything is flashy and vibrant. Like the Marvels. When we saw the cutscene at the end of the Marvels, you have this super stupid costume from the new character that they were introducing at the end. You had Beast and whatever that new
Well, I mean,
character is.
would you like Deadpool to just be wearing leather then? I mean, would you like Captain America?
I think
Everyone.
okay, first off, we need to draw a
The only
distinction
ones
here
that
between-
don't have actual costumes are the X-Men. They just wear leather.
I want to draw a distinction between the problem and something entirely different, which Deadpool is not the problem.
I want
if you
shit
look at
to look cool.
Sam Raimi's Spider-Man and Deadpool, both of those Spider-Man costumes are they make sense. They're well produced. They're well
I think
created.
Spider-Man should have been wearing spandex pants.
You
Oh,
were
wait, leather pants.
well, but Deadpool's costume is not the same. It's disingenuous to think that the Deadpool costume looks anything like the flashy costumes that we're getting from even Apocalypse or the Marvels or anything in the Marvel universe as far as flashy costumes.
They didn't have anything flashy in any of the X-Men movies.
Exactly. They're not the same thing. Deadpool is not the Deadpool costume is not the same problem I'm pointing out with the Marvels.
I don't know what we're arguing about
I'm
anymore.
gonna be honest with you. I'm just sitting over here pondering. what you guys are arguing.
I
about.
don't know.
Well, I'm just pointing out that there are bad costume designs with all of like the closer you get to the comic book costume, the worse it gets, the worse it looks.
So are you
Agree
not
to
gonna
disagree.
Be happy with Deadpool 3? Because I've seen screenshots of Wolverine in his yellow costume.
You tell me, is that costume like from the screenshots? You tell me, like just be honest with me. Is that a good costume or not?
Yeah.
Wolverine's bright yellow spandex costume.
It's better than him wearing just a tank top and jeans all the fucking time.
I mean, he had other uniforms.
He's got
he was wearing.
muscles. Let's put him in a wife beater.
Okay. If that's what you want, that's not the same thing as like.
I don't know what I want.
What do you think about it though? You saw it.
I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's nice homage to the comics. I hope he doesn't wear it the whole time because that'd be weird.
Why would it be weird?
I don't know.
Like he's taking a shit. You don't think he should be in his costume?
No, I don't.
Costume actually recycles his shit. Okay.
It's a feature.
A lot of people ask me, Iron Man, how do you go pee in your costume? Oh, like that. Like that. Just like that. What a good moment in time, cinema history, when Iron Man revealed how his suit worked.
Oh, my favorite was when they got shawarma.
I remember that.
The shawarma thing is actually kind of cool because you had Chris Evans' character had like the beard from Snowpiercer that he was growing out. So
He's hiding. He's the only one not eating.
Yeah, that was fun.
Good movie.
That was a great movie.
No, Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer? Oh,
It was fine.
the first Iron Man was pretty good.
First Iron Man was amazing.
What are we talking about?
Well, we were talking about.
I don't know.
We were just having a good conversation about movies and shit.
Yeah, Citizen Kane. Great movie. All right.
It's just a great film. Great movie. Great movie, Citizen Kane.